So I want to officially welcome everybody to tonight's presentation. Like I said earlier, my name is Alex Igori, and this presentation is put together by a company that is globally represented. Tonight, I'll be your presenter, and I want to let you know that whatever it is you've heard on this presentation tonight, they are all verifiable. They are things you can look up and really be sure of the beautiful thing you've heard here this evening. But I want to enjoin you that you should please get a note and get a pen, because you may want to jot some things down, and I bet you at the end of this presentation, you're not going to go back home, or you're not going to close your device the way you came. I will want to share my screen, and I ask you to please come along with me. Thank you so very much, everyone. A lot of us may be here because we are here because of wellness. Some of us may also be here because we want health or wealth. This is telling us tonight that this is a perfect buffet, a buffet that is rich, where you can dish appropriately to your heart's desire. I will want you to please sit back and relax. With an open mind, follow me as we go through with this. I am welcoming you to an award-winning opportunity. This opportunity is coming from a stable that believe that it is time to break the chain of poverty and ill health. Someone said that when the world is free of illness, we are almost there. Another school of thought said, there will be the poor in the land. But when they say there will be the poor in the land, I believe our names, my name, your name was not attached to that. So saying this, it's clearly telling us that it is time to break the chain of ill health and poverty. A lot of people had this tossed upon them by things they could not help. A lot of people are faced with so many things in the world today. And the sad one is because this is happening globally. It's not just restricted to a particular race. It is happening globally. People are losing their jobs. The COVID-19 came, and the pandemic saw the loss of so many jobs. Not just jobs, but lives as well. When the COVID-19 was phasing out, a lot of other things started happening in the world. We hear of wars, we hear of crisis, we hear of uproar in different parts of the world. And this is eating deep into the fabric of so many things. A lot of people do not know how to go about it anymore. A lot of people have been programmed. From when we were young, we were taught to go to school, pass in good grades, come out and get good jobs. Does that still work in this present time? Does that still work in this era? Many of us are faced with what we call the linear income, because that is the only way we know how to do things. This is when you work, you get paid. How about when the process stops? It is not interesting to say this evening, but I read just recently, I don't like listening so much to news. I learned recently of a man who committed suicide because he couldn't meet up with his family demands anymore. The demands will come, the bills will wake you every day. Not being able to meet those demands, what are we doing about it? Many of us are faced with just a one-way traffic, and that is how we are programmed. Tonight, we are going to be taking a look at another way of earning, which is called the residual income. The residual income is the 21st century way of making money. This is a means of making money when you sleep, when you wake. As long as that business is running, you are earning. The residual income is a clear opposite of what the linear income is. The residual income propagates, you work, then you get paid. And the process can repeat itself, which allows you to get paid over and over and over. In working with residual income, you do not earn 100% of your personal efforts. How long can your personal effort take you? So, John D. Rockefeller and some very wise people projected that they would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of their own personal effort. And I think I am of that school of thought. A lot of people will say, okay, Alex, I'm used to the linear way of earning. I don't understand this. It's alien to me. But what I want to let us know tonight is that this is an amazing opportunity. All you need to do is have an open mind, assimilate it, drink it in, consume this. It's going to give you a very good way of doing things differently. So this is from the owner of the Virgin Group, Richard Branson, saying if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, you don't even know how to go about it. You just say yes. I will learn how to do it later. Just say yes. Just go ahead and say yes. I believe that when you say yes, so many other things get put into place. Yes, because saying yes is you having an open mind to accept, to change, because you cannot continually do something the way you are used to doing it and expect a different result. So, Phytoscience is offering you an amazing opportunity, and I am waiting for you, if you are coming here for the first time, to please say yes. Your yes now is going to open your mind to what I'm about to let us know this evening, this morning, this afternoon. Okay, we offer you an amazing opportunity of living a healthier and a wealthier life. I'm going to be talking about the team, the people who put this together. We are pioneering the business of plant stem cell to take care of the physical and the financial well-being. Remember, I stated at the beginning that once you are able to take care of the pocket and the body, we are getting there. We are getting there. So the team who put this together, we have here the late Dr. Tansri Lighten Peng is the founder of Phytoscience. We have Ponsri Elantan, who is the co-founder, MD of Phytoscience. And we have a young, vibrant man, Datuk Wilito. Datuk Wilito is the current CEO of Phytoscience. Now, what would you want to know about Phytoscience? Let's take a look at this. Phytoscience is a company in Malaysia. It was established in Desa Petaling in Malaysia in September 2012, meaning Phytoscience is 10 years. Whoa! We became 10 years on the 6th September 2022. Phytoscience generates an average of $15 million on a monthly basis. Currently located in about 51 countries. Where do you want to take Phytoscience to? What country would you want to introduce Phytoscience to? There are so many benefits in partnering with Phytoscience. You're going to learn that as we go ahead. Phytoscience has created more than 100 millionaires. Phytoscience has over 2 million distributors around the globe. Wouldn't you rather partner with us? Now, Phytoscience has its own building, and the building is worth more than 4.5 million US dollar, and it is located in Bandar in Malaysia. Stating that Phytoscience has made millionaires of a lot of people. This brings us to showcasing a young lady called Patience Imove and Mr. Michael Olusheye. These two are both black diamonds. As we go on, you're going to find out who a black diamond is in Phytoscience. They have beautiful stories of grass to grace. Patience Imove went ahead to sell a wedding ring to raise funds to start the Phytoscience business in 2017. But today, our story has changed so beautifully. And Mr. Michael Olusheye once told me his story, and I was highly teary when he explained how life used to be. Phytoscience is a place where you achieve both the dreams and the I don't dare to dream. I'm sure you know what it means when you don't even dare to dream about something, because you'll be like, oh, are you sure I can even achieve that? Are you sure that is possible? That is called the undreamt. Phytoscience will make extraordinary being out of very ordinary persons. This is Mr. Kingsley Anosi K. Emeka, who won free of charge a brand new car. Phytoscience takes trips, tours, and they have a fun way of enjoying life. If you want to take a trip, you will want to take that trip with Phytoscience. And need I say that most of this trip comes pro bono. Most of these trips are trips you will go, you will enjoy, you will unwind. You will go through tours to see the way of life of the people you are visiting. Touring is one very expensive venture when traveling is involved. But Phytoscience is going to take you and spoil you when you take a trip. Now, there is the South Korea trip. You saw ahead the Dubai trip, the South Korea trip, the Malaysia trip, and there are so many other beautiful trips coming ahead. Wouldn't you rather come on board one of those trips with us? At Phytoscience, there is something called the diamond lifestyle. Who are the diamonds? What does it take to be a diamond? Would you want to join the next batch of diamonds? Everything is possible. You can achieve that. At Phytoscience, we have the Diamond Awards of recognition. Anyone who is a diamond is hugely celebrated. Diamonds in Phytoscience ranges from different colors of diamonds. And as we go on, you're going to find out the kinds of diamonds that we have. Still on the diamonds, they take a yearly retreat for diamonds, where the diamonds are hugely, beautifully spoiled, because it takes a great mind to do a business for 365 days. So every year, the diamonds are celebrated in Phytoscience. The above picture is the picture of the retreat for 2020. They found themselves at the Sheraton hotels and the Radisson Blu hotels. 2021 saw them at the Marriott Hotel. If you know these hotels, you will know that they are not just any cheap hotel, but this is where Phytoscience will spoil their diamonds. The diamonds also have their spouses hugely spoiled, because we believe that your spouse would have allowed you to come to do business in Ibiza. So the spouses were treated to a beautiful time out. Now, how do you earn residual income? You know, the old English I've been speaking since is about changing the mindset from just the linear income to the residual income. Residual income is the real-time income, the passive income, or whatever kind of income you can put your mind to. Residual income in Phytoscience is as beautiful as the air, because it comes in even when you're through working. Phytoscience has one of the best compensation plans that is yet to be seen in any MLM industry. Phytoscience got the top 5 direct selling compensation plan from 2016. You enjoy financial freedom. You travel for free. You are your own boss. You have time freedom. Today in Lagos, Nigeria, a lot of people were bemoaning how they left their houses at or since 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. And as at 10 a.m., many of them have not even gone far. Many of them have not gotten to their place of employment, being stuck in traffic 4, 5, 6 hours, and they are not where they are going to yet. Phytoscience is going to expose to us 11 beautiful ways of earning. This is not just one way of earning that we get at the end of a 30 working days or 28 working days or 26 working days, as the case may be. At Phytoscience, you earn direct bonus, the roll-up bonus, the key-in bonus, developmental bonus, loyalty leadership bonus, matching reorder bonus, matching bonus, M2 bonus, matching developmental 2 bonus, and the retail profits. It's so huge. You can see me recounting and counting. It's huge. This is because Phytoscience offers amazing rewards. Everything you do in Phytoscience, together with a group of people who are in the same team with you or who are genealogically related to you in your business. You earn from every activity that goes on. Now, we are going to take a look at the 3 major packages. How to earn with those packages. I'm sure you will take in a lot of this. Please take out your pen and a book and write this down. At the end of this section, I'm sure you're going to be fixing for yourself the package you wish to do. Now, someone has offered you this presentation and you are here tonight for the first time or for the repeated time waiting to take your decision. And after the presentation delivered by Alex Ibori, you decided to come on board the Phytoscience business as a silver. You went ahead to speak with a friend or speak to a friend or you invite a friend who comes on board as a silver. Immediately that is done. Immediately the person comes on board into your team. You earn $32.85. The other figure represented here is in Nigerian currency. That will be 700 Naira to a dollar. You are earning 22,995 instantly, real-time income. We have been faced with a lot of businesses that whatever activity you do this month or this week, you get paid next week. Or whatever activity you do this month, you earn on the 15th of the next month. But here at Phytoscience, whatever it is you do, you earn your income instantly. If you, as a silver, went ahead to sign or sponsor someone who is coming in as a gold, immediately that sign up is done, you earn $88. And if you went ahead to sign someone who is a platinum, instantly you earn $135. Let's take a look at you coming on board as a gold. If you come on board as a gold after listening to this presentation and you spoke with someone, a classmate, a schoolmate, a colleague, a neighbor, a pastor in the church, your imam, your friend on the street, the people you meet on social media, and the person decided to come as a silver. If the person picks up the silver package, you earn $32.85 instantly. But if the person decided to okay, you did the gold, I think I'm going to go for the gold too. Immediately the person goes for gold, you earn $177.75. Are you seeing the differences? $177.75 is what you get instantly. I like putting or buttressing the word instantly to let you know it is now real time. But if you are a gold and you're signing someone who is coming in as a platinum, you earn instantly $225. Are you seeing? Is it becoming juicy? Yes, it is. It is becoming juicy. Let's take a look at if you are a platinum. You come in as a platinum, you sign in someone who is a silver, you earn $32.85. You sign in a gold, you earn $177.75. And you sign in a platinum like you earn $450 instantly. Now, Phytoscience direct bonus goes from 13.5 to 45%. So all this earning are graded from 13.5 to 45%. When I started, I showcased 11 ways of earning, because when I say Phytoscience make millionaires, a lot of people will be asking, how did that happen? How can that happen? There is another way of earning called the matching direct sponsor bonus. Now, this bonus is teaching you to impact the knowledge you've learned into another person. Once you do that, you earn through to 10 levels. Let's take a look at you coming on board on that big white platform. And you sponsor Thomas. Thomas came in, and you have earned 450 from Thomas, who is a platinum like you. But do you know what? You coached Thomas to go in and bring Peter and Paul and do the same thing just like you've done. When Peter and Paul comes in, being sponsored by Thomas, Thomas earned $900, $450 from each of them, and you earn 7% of that. Thomas is also told to go do the same. Peter and Paul does the same. Thomas earns 7%, and you earn 2%, and that continues 10 level dip. There's something called a key-in bonus when you are in Phytoscience. Now, I told us of the three major packages, the silver, the gold, and the platinum. When you come in, if you are a platinum, there is a column for data processing, which is not in the silver or in the gold. So only a platinum owns that. This does not mean that being a silver or a gold, you cannot sponsor anybody. You can sponsor anybody as much as you wish, but their data will not be imputed by you. You need to give it to someone who is a platinum to help you process, and the processing takes a little less than 5 minutes. Now, if the detail of silver is being done, there is an earning that comes with it, and that's just $2.19. If it is for gold, it is 11.85, and if it's a platinum, it is $30. Now imagine being a platinum and you sign in people for your team member or anyone that calls for your services. That is another huge way of earning. Imagine you processing maybe 10, 20 of the platinum packages every day. That is not a direct bonus. That is not a matching direct bonus. No, just a key in, and you earn $30 in 10 places. That is somebody's salary at the end of the month. Now, there is another one called a pairing bonus, which I call the heartbeat of Phytoscience business. The pairing bonus is as beautiful as when you earn when you have finished working. This is very different from the matching direct bonus. This is as long as there is an activity to your left and there is an activity to your right, irrespective of who is bringing. Now, if you are a silver, are coming in as a silver, if you are a silver and someone is coming in as a silver also in your team, someone is coming in as a silver in your team, in your genealogy, there is a pairing point that comes with it. All this is going to be explained to you properly by the person who has invited you for this presentation, but I'm going to take it on the surface. If you are coming in as a silver, there's a pairing point that comes with it, and it is 73. For there to be a pairing, 73 must pair with 73 either on the right or to the left. And each of that pairing bears a fruit, and that fruit is $14.6. Now, as much as there is a pairing to your left and right, irrespective of where it is coming from, it could be a spillover from your upline, it could be sponsoring from any of your team member. You may not even know where it is coming from. As long as that is happening, there to the left and to the right, there is $14.6 happening at each of those activities. Now, if you are there and you have S1 and S2 to your left and right, you earn $14.6. And if you tell X1 and X2 to do the same, they brought in Kudi and Sam, Kate and Ade. That is, there is a $14.6 on each of your sites. X1 earns $14.6, S2 earns $14.6, but you are not earning $14.6. You are earning $14.6 in two places. Yes, you're earning $14.6 in two places. Now, taking a look at gold, this also happens. But instead of 73, gold comes with 395. Now, the 395 to the left and to the right will give you $79. You've also tutored G1 and G2 to go and do the same. When they did, by bringing Kudi and Sam to each of their sites, Kate and Ade, there is a $79 to them, and to you, you have $79 in two places. How about the platinum? This also happened. The platinum comes with a pairing of 1,000, and when there is a pair of those 1,000 to the left and to the right, there is a $200 that drops. Wow. But when you have 40 your sites, you have $200 in two places. Now let's take a look at a 10-month projection. What happens if you follow through with just this last explanation? I'm not talking about the sponsorship bonus. I'm not talking about the matching direct. I'm not talking about the key in. I'm talking about just this pairing that we have spoken about just now. Working with the power of two, you have told X1 and S2 or G1 and G2, P1 and P2, they brought in Kudi, Sam, Ade, and you told them to continue. As long as there is an activity, let's take a look at what happens to you at the end of 10 months. A silver package would have earned 10,455,060. A gold would have earned 56,571,900, and a platinum would have earned 143,202. This is mind-blowing. Who does this? Now, I was talking about the colors of the diamonds. When I said, oh, we have different colors of diamonds, we have some people that have black, blue, and brown and all. Now, let's explain what really happened. How did they come upon this? A star one is anyone who is in Phytoscience and who has earned in totality, it could be in 1 day, it could be 2 days, as long as this happens. If you have earned $3,000, you are a star one. A star two has earned $7,000. A star three has earned $15,000. A diamond has earned $30,000. A blue diamond has earned $50,000. A crown diamond has earned, a black diamond has earned $100,000. A crown diamond has earned $300,000. A crown ambassador, $500,000, and a crown president has earned $1 million. Now, being a diamond in Phytoscience is something everybody is looking up to, because if you are a diamond in Phytoscience and you earn $3,000 in any month, you automatically are qualified to share in the profits of the company. Look at a company where you are not a shareholder, but you can earn as much as you want as long as you meet up with the criteria. Now, a diamond is qualified to take 2 units of the share, a blue diamond 3 units, a black diamond 4 units, a crown diamond 6 units, crown ambassador 8 units, and a crown president 20 units. There is the challenge, 90-day challenge going on for anyone who may wish to come on board Phytoscience. I will want us to please go back to the person who's invited us to this presentation to explain in totality for us about this 90-day challenge. It's ongoing and you will not want to miss out of that. Now, let's take a look at something. We were showcasing, oh, diamond is this, diamond is that, blue diamond and black diamond and crown diamond. Some people will say, oh, are they really achievable, or is it just a figurehead? Are you sure this thing can be achieved? Yes, it can be achieved. We have here the Crown Ambassador, Mr. Bismarck Osafo Boateng, who is a Crown Ambassador. We also have Mr. Olajide Olaoke, is also a Crown Ambassador. We have a lady in the house, Dato Aziza Binti Razali. This lady was never interested in this kind of business, just like maybe someone has invited you and like, oh, I'm not cut out for this. She was not interested, but she had a very terrible skin case and she had gone everywhere to take care of it without any results. She was introduced to Phytoscience products. She used this just for her skin and she was wowed. This made her to leave engineering with the car company to take Phytoscience as a full-time business. Now, I showed us Mr. Michael and Patience Emove. They are black diamonds and they are doing very well in their business. These people are mentor of mentors today. We have the blue diamonds in the house. We have Stella Ijoma, we have Alex Ibori, and we have Sarah Oladiran. We also have Olatunde Samuel. We have John Olawale. These people are blue diamonds. And we also have Henry Okocha, who is a blue diamond today too. We have Olanrewaju Mary, a diamond. We have Mary Tinoye, a diamond. We have Victor Imuove, a diamond. We have Aqua Afolabi, who is a diamond. Faith Obiefuna, a diamond. Oluwashina Ebere, Professor Babatunde Adeloye. Yes, I'm always very, very happy when I speak about this. This is really, really a professor. Yes, this is the current HOD of Physics Department of the University of Lagos. This is something you can pick up and check out. Yes, Professor Babatunde Adeloye is the current HOD of Physics Department. And for us in Nigeria, we know what is happening with ASU strike. Yes, a lot of his colleagues are just there waiting until something happens, but that is not the case with Professor Babatunde Adeloye. We have Obeahon Mary Teresa and we have Benedict Ejiofor. They are all diamonds. Now we are going to be talking about one very interesting topic, one topic that has been giving people sleepless night, one topic that a lot of people are seated here for this evening, because I'm sure a lot of us are here for one reason. Need I say, I explained to Rose that Phytoscience is a beautiful buffet. So I have just explained to Rose the way of making residual income, and I'm going to be talking to Rose about how to take care of our health. When the heart or when the body and the pocket is fine, I said we are almost there. And I always work with the word of 3 John 2 that asks us to be in good health and prosper as our soul is prospering. Now, according to World Health Organization, World Health Organization has been at the forefront of letting the world know what is happening globally, the state of health of the whole world. Since 2019, a lot of people started taking WHO very seriously because of so many things that are springing up, and especially because of the COVID-19. Now, WHO has stated that health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. That means when you are healthy, you're not talking about just your look, you're talking about the state of your mind, you're talking about your social life, you're talking about everything in general. That is how you can quantify that you are in good health. So how do we stay in good health? We have just spoke about how to earn financial health. Yes, I just spoke about financial health. And now we are going to be talking about the body health. The mind health will also be coming on with this. We need to stay youthful. We need to stay healthy. We started looking at how to achieve all this, and there came a way, and that way is going back to nature. Going back to nature to solve so many cases. Going back to nature because we are not made of drugs, we are made of cells. Going back to the nature of the conception story, going back to stem cells. Somebody may say, I've heard this word repeatedly, stem cells. What are stem cells? Everywhere I turn these days, somebody is talking about stem cells. What are stem cells? Stem cell is the conception story. Just take it like that. Stem cell is the conception story. Nobody came without the stem cell. All of us are stem cell linked. Now, the stem cells are special cells called the mother cells with the amazing power to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue or organ in the body. They have this amazing ability. I call them chameleon cells. You know what the chameleon is? A chameleon can come in here and choose to be green according to the environment. It can choose to be red, as crimson, as whatever, as long as it suits it and it is in that environment. So the stem cell can take up any shape and any form because that is the origin of everything. Now, the conception story told us that there is an egg and there is the sperm that got fertilized. That is the stem cells. The stem cell plays out in plants, animal, and everything that lives. Now, this stem cell has the ability to take care of over 200 health issues because it is the stem cell that formed that life in the first place. Taking a look at it, look at the level of the cell. The first level is the cell itself. The second level is when it breaks, it multiplies, divides itself to the tissue, it takes itself to the organ, to the system, and you have a full-blown human. Because of this ability, the stem cell has the potential to take care of over 200 health issues. We all know that the stem cell divided itself to about 261 different forms to take up a baby that is birthed in 40 weeks. Now, this stem cell has the ability to take care of stroke, Alzheimer's, traumatic brain injury, blindness, missing teeth, deafness, wound healing, diabetes, cancer, Crohn's diseases, spinal cord injuries, name them, Parkinson, rheumatoid arthritis. So many things that you will hear. Myocardial infarction, muscular dystrophy. So many cases that you don't even know have issues. A lot of children living with autism are coming out of it. Some children who do not have speech. I have a lot of people with cases with speech impairment, with developmental slowness, and so many other things that are gaining ground repeatedly, gaining ground beautifully because they started the stem cell therapy. Now, the stem cell could be the inseminated one, the surgically implanted ones, but we have something beautiful to showcase to us this evening. So, but before we go to that, let's take a look at one fact about stem cells. The reason why I state this fact categorically is because some people believe, or they are of the school of thought, that when you mention stem cell, you are talking about someone who has a major health issue, who has a major disease. No, everybody has stem cell, every one of us. That is how we came to be. That is who we are. But every day, we use our stem cells. Every day, because of the wear and tear, the stem cell dies. Some of us don't deal with ourselves well enough because of the kind of life we live. The stem cells diminish. As we grow older, the stem cell wear out after repeated regeneration. And this diminution could be caused by environmental factor. So We need to deliberately nourish and regenerate our stem cells. We need to be deliberate about it. Now, let me clear this. A lot of people used to think that, oh, I've heard about stem cell, I don't need it. Only someone with diabetes, only someone with stroke, only someone that is down with one thing or cancer or Alzheimer that needs stem cell. No, just because I pointed to us right now that everybody has stem cell and it is diminishing after frequent regeneration. We have to be deliberate about it. We need to regenerate ourselves by ourselves. So I want to introduce something to us because a lot of people who knew about stem cell but didn't know about this part of the stem cell have the opinion that you need to travel outside the shores of your country, you need to go get a surgery, you need to pay heavily. Now, let me take us to this. There was an analysis taken up by MarketWatch. You know, we spoke about the money part now. Let me take us to something. The MarketWatch gave an analysis that by 2024, which is some years to come very soon, that by 2024, the stem cell market would have risen to $467 billion. You got that correctly. You can look it up. By 2024, the stem cell market would have risen to $467 billion. But as it's where the stem cell market had risen far above what that projection was, because when they did that analysis at 25th February 2019, there was no word like COVID as at February 2019. Immediately COVID came, this shot skyrocketing because a lot of people want to stay in good health. A lot of people want to protect themselves, and they find out that the stem cell is the best way to go. Now, an insemination or surgery of stem cell can go as far as about $100,000. Yes, you got that correctly, about $100,000. Some people who had been faced with stem cell surgeries and the likes, it could go that high. And maybe you've heard of someone say, oh, I have a child with sickle cell and we are going for bone marrow transplantation. That is also a stem cell transplant. But what we have this evening is not what you need to surgically implant. No. You don't need to travel out of your jurisdiction to get it. No. You don't need to be laid on any table. No. You can do this therapy by yourself. Anybody can take this therapy, anybody. This will not distort your DNA. Yes, this is not in opposition with your belief. This is halal certified. This is kosher rated. This is bearing a lot of certification. As we go ahead, you will see. This is not a controversial human remain, because I know a lot of people who will not want to share human fluid, any human part, any human remain. These are plant-based, but it went through a nanotechnology, a mind-blowing technology that a lot of people are still asking, how can this be possible? Now we have with us here the Utrillus patluba apple species. This is a family of the Malus domestica, that is an apple, but it is a sour apple. It is not one of those apples that oxidizes. No, this Utrillus patluba can stay fresh when you cut it open. It can stay fresh for as long as it is. It helps to protect healthy cells, it helps to repair damaged cells, and it helps to regenerate dormant cells. Now, the nanotechnology that was employed in getting the stem cell of this apple species is called the liposomal phytocell technology. What happened? How did they do it without distorting nature's plan? Just like I explained that the stem cell is where you can get in totality what can become. Now, are you scared that when you take this apple stem cell, you're going to grow the tree of an apple on your head? No. you won't grow an apple tree on your head. The nanotechnology made it possible for them to get 0.01 concentration of the apple stem cell. And when it was introduced to human, it was found to help to regenerate up to 80% of the human stem cells. Who made this possible? There is a company in Zurich, Switzerland called the Mibel Biochemistry. Now, Mibel Biochemistry is a part of a conglomerate called the Twila Group. I am stating all this for emphasis so that you can do your findings. The Twila Group have been in existence for ages, and they are proud owner of over 86,000 staff. The Mibel Biochemistry arm that found the stem cell, the plant stem cell, is headed by Dr. Fred Zulli. Now, Dr. Fred Zulli signed an MOU agreement with Phytoscience in 2013, where the exclusive ownership, patent rights for the formulation of the double and the triple stem cell was solely given to Phytoscience, and we all know what it means to have a patent right. So that was the MOU signing for the two companies. Now, this is 100% plant-based stem cell products. 100% plant-based. It is not something that is modified by any animal, no. Now, these have gone to take or bag a lot of awards. We can see the Super Health brand of 2014 to 2016, where Phytoscience bagged so many awards. Then I will want to tell us the beautiful benefits of the double stem cell and the crystal cell. The double stem cell and the crystal cell were made from the Utwilas patluba apple species, acai berry, burgundy grapes, crystal tomatoes. Now, this will help in taking care of over 200 health issues. It will help in cellular rejuvenation. It has UV protection from cellular level, speed up wound healing, possess anti-aging properties. How do you consume them? You pour the content of the double and the crystal cell. The double stem cell and the crystal cell can be poured, should be poured underneath the tongue. Best consume on an empty stomach. First thing in the morning, I will advise. All you need to do is raise the tongue, place the tongue on the upper palate or under the upper palate. Pour the content of the stem cell underneath your tongue, and your sublingual glands will help you to transport them. You should not inhale or chew. Now, when you pour this content underneath your tongue, you close your mouth for like 5 minutes. It will permeate through your sublingual glands. And after that happens, please, you will need to drink as much water as possible. Continue to drink water throughout the day. Now, Phytoscience has other products. We have the triple stem cell miracle intense essence and Actu Plus, H2O moisturizer, Snowfield Fort, and IIQ. We're talking about the Snowfield Fort now. The Snowfield Fort is made from the Snow Mountain algae peel, chlorophyll of mulberry plants, wheat grass, and so many other extracts. The Snowfield Fort is your best aid for every gastrointestinal problem. It balances acid-alkaline count, rebuilds hemoglobin and red blood cells. It's excellent for sickle cell anemia. I passionately talk about this sickle cell anemia because it helped to reshape the crescent-like cell to a spherical cell, and it frees them from the usual crisis associated with the sickle cell. Now, this helped to fight any form of infection, and it helped to fight halitosis. The snowflake fort is not poured underneath the tongue like the double stem cell and the crystal cell. To take the the snowflake fort, you need to pour the content of one sachet in 50 cl water, or what you will call 500 ml water. When you pour that content into the water, shake properly and consume. I will advise you consume within 30 minutes. The snowflake fort will also help to curb every sugar. Yes, it helps with every diabetic, it helps with stroke, it helps to supply oxygen properly into the brain. Now, there is another one called the ActuPlus. ActuPlus is a beautiful buffet. Let me use the word. ActuPlus is one of the products that really gets to me. ActuPlus will help for every immune boosting matter. It will help in every type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. ActuPlus is made from 18 fruit, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. This is not a drug, but it works far better, faster than any known drug. If there is a case of recovering and you are in convalescence, you will want to take the ActuPlus. How do you take the ActuPlus? You still don't put this underneath your tongue. Please don't put the ActuPlus underneath your tongue. You can take 3 to 5 drops, drop them in 4 ounces of water, and consume if you need to look good, if you want to feel okay. But if you're watching any case, if you have a health condition, you are a man, you want to boost your fertility, you are a woman, you want to save yourself from irregular cases, take 10 drops in 4 ounces of water, and you can do that, you can repeat that 3 times every day, 3 times daily. This is a child birthed because of what is happening in the world today. Many of us go into our rooms to pick a pen and we come back with a belt, or we come back with slippers, or we come back with, with something else. You go into the kitchen for a glass of water, you come back with a can of salt, or you just hold a plate and you ask yourself, what did I come in here for? A lot of us are having brain fatigue. The IIQ Plus was birthed because many of us are faced daily with the blue light. The emission of this blue light is not doing well for our health, for our mental health, for our vision. So to improve the mental health, the brain power, and to have good vision, the IIQ Plus was birthed. This will improve the brain health, give cognitive function. This will reduce the risk of muscular degeneration, protect the brain cell from damage by free radicals, prevent memory loss and mental decline, reduce mental fatigue, improve eye function, including the eye ability to adapt to the dark, slow cognitive decline in older women, and keeps brain sharp. You should take 1 IIQ in the morning, 1 IIQ at night after meal. You can take 2 pouches every day. How about the topically applied cells? These ones are beautiful. In fact, if you are into this triple stem cell, let me warn you, it is addictive, a very good addiction, because you will look radiant, you will look supple, you will not want anything to injure your skin. You will pamper yourself. You will want to look supple all day long, because the Miracle Intense Essence and the H2O Moisturizer will give you that. My day is not complete without me dabbing my face with the H2O Moisturizer. And the Miracle Intense Essence is what I will call a go-to to every household. You need to have that because it helps not only for skin matter, but for every emergency. People with high issue can sprinkle or spray Miracle Intense Essence to their eyes for clearer vision. People with degenerated gum can spray it into their mouth. Yes, Alex said so. People with baldness, for men whose hair is moving backwards, on a lighter note, people with baldness can spray Miracle Intense Essence. People with keloids can use the Miracle Intense Essence on the portion. People with shave rash, people with tags and warts, people with eczema, discoloration of the skin, necrosis, people with psoriasis, name it, every skin related matter, or you just have a dry skin. The Miracle Intense Essence, just as the name implies, is highly miraculous. The Miracle Intense will help in stopping the flow of blood when you have an injury anywhere in your body. That is why I said it is a very good first aid. It can help you to treat burns and wounds. It can help you to treat bruises, and it helps to take care of ulcerated parts, like people with diabetic gangrene that are booked for amputation. You will be surprised because the Miracle Intense Essence is a go-to. It helps to cover the face of such skin. Now, the H2O moisturizer is a very beautiful one that leaves your skin highly hydrated and supple. So these two will reduce spots and wrinkles. They will give better skin texture and skin tone. It will make your skin firm. One thing I love about this two that make your skin firm is anti-free radicals and anti-aging effect. It erases fine lines, brightens and firms the skin. It has anti-UV. Now, I spoke about the product being duly certified. Here today are so many certifications from different parts of the world. We have Halal certification, we have the GMP certification, we have the Phytoscience certification, it has a skin cell protection certification. Please, I am so particular about this skin cell protection. Many of us ladies are guilty of what I'm talking about right now. I don't know if it is peer pressure or if it is inferiority complex. A lot of people, I don't know, are just wanting to flow with the trend. But when you flow with trend, is it a trend that is going to come back and haunt? Do we really check the pros and the cons when we join the gangs of those who want to be fair-skinned? How organic are those organic things we use? How organic are they? The person who has offered us that organic thing, will they be able to stand in case there is a skin cancer? Now, Phytoscience products is 100% natural. It has NAFDAC certification. It has the United States of America Food and Drug Agency certification. It has a product quality liability insurance, and you can duly sue Phytoscience to the tune of $1 million if you can clinically prove that any of the Phytoscience product that you used was detrimental to your health. Now, we are going to be showcasing a before and an after. These testimonies are not doctored. Phytoscience does not powder any testimony. You're going to see the way it is, so I am going to be imploring viewers' discretion is hereby advised. This is an ulcerated wound, a diabetic gangrene, A leg booked for amputation. Oh, somebody is saying yuck. Yes, it is as yucky as it is. But did it heal? Yes, it did. And when? In 2 months. Now, this person healed in 2 months. Another person may not heal in 2 months. Another person may heal in 1 month. Another person may heal in 3 months. Another person may heal in 6 months, depending on individual body metabolism. Depending on individual body metabolism. Phytoscience is going to help take care of any kind of health issue as long as you do what you need to do, you follow through, and you give yourself a time to go through it. Now, this is a fertility or infertility matter. I'm going to read this out. We went through many years of all the required medical procedures needed to have our own child, even several IVFs, without getting results. We decided to try out the Phytoscience plant stem cell therapy, which lasted for 3 months. We are finally blessed with twin baby boys. Thank you, Phytoscience. This is a story of someone, and you can see how beautiful these children are. Someone had tried IVF. Is that your story? Or is that the story of someone you know somewhere? Have they tried everything humanly possible? Have they tried everything? Have they gone from what? Have they been offered so many lives? Have they gone through even the undead ones? Because a day a woman told me a story, I was shivering as she was talking. She told me how many miles she covered with a vehicle, and she had to park a vehicle to go on foot to go and get some things that are diabolical just because she wanted to have a child of her own. She got scared when she got to the middle of the road, and she asked herself, if anything should happen to her here, nobody will know, nobody will find her. Do you know someone suffering fibroids? Do you know someone who's been suffering azoospermia? Do you know that family, that the family has a hormonal imbalance? Do you know someone that they told they can never father children? Or do you know a woman that was told that she needs to clasp her uterus because she aborts immediately she gets pregnant? Or do you know that family that don't even conceive and nothing is wrong with them? Do you know a lot of people that need help? Do you need help yourself? You will want to get this to a lot of people. You will be a crusader today. Seeing this testimony of the diabetic gangrene, seeing the testimony of those beautiful boys, you will want to be a crusader, an advocate. You will want to let the end of the world to hear about Phytoscience. You may be here tonight. You may have been invited to this presentation tonight. It may not be because of you. The person who invited you to this presentation this evening or this afternoon or this morning might have done that not because of you, but because you may be linked to 3,000 souls out there, and they are waiting for you to just open your mouth and say this. Do you know anybody whose life has been given a date and they've told them you have but 2 months to live? Do you know anybody anywhere whose life is ebbing out? I just read this afternoon about someone who does 5 hours dialysis 4 times a week. Do you know such a person? 4 times a week, that is a very terrible nephrological case. Do you know any family that the breadwinner is incapacitated? Do you know that child living with speech delay? Do you know that child that does not have a very good cognitive? Do you know that family that the person is down with stroke? Do you know that household that Alzheimer is dealing with the parents, where they forget everything? They ask their children who they are. or you don't know such happened. We have seen cases where parents don't even know their father, or they are the mother to some children. They keep asking them, who are you? Who are you looking for? That is Alzheimer. Do you have a family, or do you know someone who is going blind diabetically? Though, yeah, is what people used to do, but that does not help anybody anymore. You can offer them the solution. You don't necessarily have to be here if you don't want to be, but please don't keep this information to yourself. Say it out to someone today, this evening, this morning, this afternoon. As you will leave this platform, go and ring it into somebody's ear, because you are about to change the life of somebody forever. Do you know that neighbor that do not know what to do anymore, that is fed up because they cannot eke out a living? At the beginning, I showcased how to make an honest living beautifully, impacting into other people's life. I showed us where you tutored Thomas to teach Peter and Paul. By the gisting, the normal flow of gist you do on a daily basis, you can teach someone how to earn an honest living. Phytoscience is offering you a beautiful bouquet. Would you want to take up this challenge today? How do you come on board? There are different packages to come on board Phytoscience. Now, there is a promo going on for Phytoscience for anyone who wants to be a silver. With just $145.13, that is 103.43 kobo, Nigerian currency, you can be a silver with 3 crystal cells. With 137,385, you can also be a silver package holder with Phytoscience. With 660,975, you can be a gold, and that gold is auto promo, auto upgrade to platinum. If you want to be a platinum straight, you can be that with 1,633,710 naira, you will be a platinum. How do you earn? When you are willing to do this, the registration packages has been showcased. Pick up your registration form, which could be virtually or physically, from the person who has referred you to this presentation. Fill all the necessary details as required. Choose your package and make your payments. I want to implore you, whoever has invited you to Phytoscience presentation is trustworthy. You can trust that person. They will deliver. Phytoscience delivers. Choose your package, make your payment. Follow up to confirm you have been duly signed up. But the beautiful thing is, immediately you give the right information about yourself. Don't withhold anything. I have cases where someone will report, Alex, I spoke to her and she's refusing to tell me her date of birth. She's refusing to expose her email. Be sure nobody in Phytoscience will dupe you of anything. It doesn't happen here. When they ask for your detail, you will marvel. Immediately the registration is done, Phytoscience will send you a message in your box immediately. Invite your friend, teach them what you've done, let them do so, and start earning. when your friends come on board. Now, I want to tell you, remember, you make money by simply sharing this Phytoscience opportunity with others. Sharing is caring, sharing is earning. I want to say a very big thank you to you. I welcome you to financial freedom. I welcome you to a beautiful state of health. I welcome you to a new way of dealing. I welcome you to a new and a beautiful way of earning. I welcome you to total wholeness, total wellness. My name is Alex Ibori, and it's been wonderful having you here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and God bless you. I'm going to give back the ownership of this host to Mr. Henry Okocha. I hope it has been a wonderful time with you all this evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you.
Hello, wow. Thanks, I really done great. That was a wonderful presentation. Kudos. Thumbs up. Please let us show reaction for Stexia. Please, thumbs up. You have done real good. And you are just on time. The time is about 9:38.
Thank you so much, sir.
Done really well. Really well. I applaud you. I applaud you so well. Well, let us take one or two questions. If